Well, it's coffee time, folks. How y'all doing? It's coffee time, supper time. We're coming a little earlier than we normally do. Oh, Mama, I thought the whole room was moving. Woo! We are cooking tonight. Mama, tell me what you're wanting tonight.
I'm going to fix meatloaf and mashed potatoes, peas, and maybe some okra. I've been wanting some of that.
Mama said, I'm having meatloaf tonight. I said, well, I'll eat with you if you'll let me.
No.
Mama's wanting meatloaf. Usually it's me hollering meatloaf. I've not really hollered at her in a while, have I?
No, I'm going to get started on it while you tell them about the Tupperware.
You're not going to say for the Tupper stuff?
No, I'm going to.
We are going to be talking about Tupperware. Mama does love Mama, I love your shirt.
Oh, that's my other one.
That's your y'all's. Turn around and see the back. Blessed. Look at that. Oh, the cross.
Ain't that pretty?
Beautiful. And your shirt matches all this Tupperware.
I know it is.
We haven't done a Tupperware demo in a while, and I'm not doing a demo tonight. I'm just showing you a few things because the month is almost half over, and some of the stuff is getting gone before I get a chance to come on and do a full thing. So while Mama's getting the meat together, I said, I can show them this Tupperware stuff right quick, so you at least know what's going on, because some of y'all will say, John, you didn't tell me. So I know some of y'all don't like Tupperware. No need to comment. We know some of you don't like it, but some of you do. But we're going to cook too tonight, so this is a combo deal. We normally don't do combo deals, but sometimes we do. Sometimes it's just Tupperware, sometimes it's cooking, sometimes it's a good mix. So y'all, that's what it is. Okay, so this is something that everybody wants every year, and they only usually do it once a year. And I don't know why. I guess maybe they do it just so people will want it more. But anyhow, this is the One Touch Topper Canister Set, and it comes like this. And it's $25. It was $44, and this sits on top of your big canister set. And I don't have one out here to show you.
I give it one. It's got stuff in it right here.
The white one, the big one.
Yeah.
But it's got 4 canisters in here.
It's a medium.
And it goes right, it fits right on top of them.
It's a medium white one.
Okay, and it extends your canister sets, and it just adds you a little extra stuff. Maybe you make up your own season. See, there's 4 of them. This is the medium one. So we'll just dig down in here and find that way. So if you wanted to set this on top of your counter, right here's what it would look like. And you could have all of them just stacked up like that, and it just sits right on top. So this one's not, this is one of the Tupperwares, but this is not today's thing. So you get all 4 of these pieces with lids, seals, whatever you want to call them, for $25. That's a great deal. That's a great deal. Even if you don't have the big ones, you just want the small ones. Maybe you just want that on your countertop. Maybe you want tea in one, coffee in one, brown sugar, flour, whatever. These are wonderful for that. And they are $25. They was $44. And if you just want to store them, they nest beautifully with the lids on. They nest with the lids on. What a wonderful little... I mean, that one won't seal, but it takes up that much room. Very good deal. A lot of y'all are going to say, John, you didn't show me them. There they are. Just so you'll know, there they are. The next thing I got on my list over here, because my mind will not absorb all the things that need to be with the prices and the new prices and old prices. I love these pictures. We use the plunge top pictures too, but these are narrower and skinnier. They fit in. You can see through these, see your levels. Can you see through there? This is the blue. Now, all of our stuff right now for summer is this beautiful blue. So, gentlemen, if you're tired of pink and pastels, we've got some blue for you. Ladies, if you're tired of pinks and pastels and you're thinking, I want that ocean vibe, look here, we're talking ocean vibe. It's beautiful. I love the blues. Look here. If this ain't, that's beautiful. Picture, 1 gallon with a flip lid. You don't have to wonder where the lid is. You don't have to wonder if it's closed. I'm going to tell you honest truth, and you can verify this. We have one of these where I work. It's been there when I got there. I've been there over 22 years. It's a Tupperware pitcher. They drink tea out of it every day. It goes in and out that refrigerator every day, and they drink out of it, and they can get tea in it for that long. The pitcher is $29. It was $40. That pitcher was $40. It's $29. Let me go on down my list here. The colander was $13. It's $9. See, it has the holes on the bottom. On the sides, you can drain pasta in that. You can make salad, drain in that. It's wonderful. Love the color of it. This is only $9. It was $13. These spoons, the salad spoons in blue, which you could use them with this pasta, with this colander. These are just $5. $5. All right, moving along. We ain't gonna spend a lot of time on this, I promise. So if some of y'all are like, I don't want to see that, just hold on 2 seconds. It won't last long. So this is the Impressions Classic Bowl Set. This is usually $43. It's $29 for all 3 sets. They've got a mini bowl set too. I don't have it down here. I don't have room for everything. The mini bowl set's just $19, and I think there's 4 of those. But this classic, and this is some of the favorite bowls. I call them the tulip bowls. They hold so much. They're deep, but they don't take up a lot of room. See, these are the impression bowls. I guess this is one we use the most, isn't it, Mama? We like the classic ones, and we like this, but when we grab a bowl to take to reunion, it's usually one of these. Go figure. Because they hold a good amount, and they don't take up a lot of room, for one thing. So that is the classic bowl set, $29 on sale. The Piccadilly. A lot of y'all like this Piccadilly. What on earth you do with a Piccadilly, and what is it? It'll fit in your refrigerator door. That's one good thing. More than one of them will fit in your refrigerator door. The second thing is it's pickle making time. It's time for cucumbers. It's time for refrigerator pickles. All you have to do is slice your cucumbers up in here, put your vinegar, and put your little bit of sugar in it, and you have refrigerator pickles. It's got these little rails inside of it. See right there? And this little thing here, and those go right down that groove. And what you do is you put this in first, put your cucumbers, your stuff in there, and you pull them up out of your juice. See? It's like a little elevator for your pickles. It's a pickle elevator.
I don't think that's what it's really called.
Piccadilly. Anyhow, it's wonderful. They've had them in different colors. They've had them all kinds of colors. But this is the first one I've seen in a blue. A pretty blue. Easy to clip on. See that circle? It means one touch. It means I can take one touch. You want it when you're doing one touch, you want to open it with one touch and close it with one touch. Meaning press that center when you're opening or closing. Some of y'all talk about the canisters and you say that you had trouble opening them. Like this one. Press that center. Come on down here. Press the center thing right here when you're opening it too, and it comes right off, no problem. So if you're like one of those that's doing this and going, John, I can't get my canister open. Did you press in the center? It's easy. I had to teach Mama that. Mama had seen it, but Mama said, I can't get this one open. So did you press in the center?
I just simply forgot.
She simply forgot. She said Piccadilly. And that's where I was at for $24. This is a serving tray. Poolside, patio, deck, front porch sitting. This is perfect right here. And it will you can put your blue pitcher on here. You can put those clear and elegant glasses on here. Carry this up to your front porch. What a pretty little deal. And that pitcher. So this tray, just the tray is... Read your writing, John. Serving tray, $15. It's a heavy tray. Look, it's not a lightweight thing. It's a heavy tray. $15. It was $23 just by itself.
You can carry my snacks out to the back deck now, Trinity. Wouldn't that be wonderful?
Here it comes. All right, folks, it's real today. Whatever. Okay. I don't have any more room. I'm trying not to knock anything off and make a huge noise. We use this thing. Y'all see us use it all the time. This is the Clearly Elegant. It's 4 liters worth of food, folks. You can put potato salad in this. We use it for salad a lot of times. We use the small ones to eat out of. But this 4-liter one, Clearly Elegant, which will hold anything. It could even double as a punch bowl. I've done it. I have. So this will double as a bunch bowl or a salad container. Anything you want to show off. Clear. It looks like glass, but it's not. It's much safer. This is a 4-liter bowl. It's $48, but it's on sale this month only for $24. Half price. Tupperware. It's doing all kinds of goodies. All right, so put that over on top of the other clearly elegant. Now, here is probably the deal of the month. If you're looking for the deal of the month, is the Fridge Smarts for $99. This was a $242 value, but this is $99. You get these two. You get one here, one there. Plus, Tupperware says if you buy one, you get two. So you get the whole set. They've done this once before, if y'all remember. You get 2 whole sets for $99. You and a friend, $50 each. Both of you walk away with a whole set. That is outrageous. These will save you enough money to pay for themselves in a short amount of time, because on here is the little chart. It's in color. It's not going to wash off. That's the little chart on there. Can you see it? And then it tells you where to put your vent at the top. Those little indicators are your vent indicators. This is your vent. And right here is the open one, the solid one, and the half one. And you slide this little thing according to whatever this tells you to do. And your vegetables will stay in there. Now, the best way to do them is put them in there when you first bring them home from the store. Take them out of the original packaging. Put them in here. Do not wash them. If you're a little OCD about that and you choose, I'm going to wash my berries. That's what I do. Dry them on a towel before you put them in here. It's the moisture content of washing them, not just the fact that you washed them. So just dry those strawberries, put them in here, and they'll last and last and last. We forgot about some last week and put them in here, and Mom said, oh, those strawberries. And we went down, they look wonderful. Well, we showed them to you all. What did we make? I forget how what it was.
Strawberry cobbler for one
Strawberry
day,
cobbler one time.
We ate the
Strawberry
cake with
cake.
strawberries.
Yeah, you all were here for that little forgetting. But you get both these. I can't even get them all into the camera at one time. That's a lot of Tupperware, folks, for $99, and that's a lot of savings. If you don't save money on these, you ain't trying. If you don't put your food in these, use these, that's on you, because they do work. Maria, y'all know Maria, she's our upline director. She had lemons in one of these for 5 or 6 months. We put lemons in them. I don't know how long they last, because we use them before they go bad. True statement. Especially in the summertime, but even in the winter. They last and last. These are good for, you can lay anything down. It's got the same little grid here. It shows you what to put your vent. But these will hold. You can put loose leaf lettuce in these. You can put stalks of celery in these, carrots, any kind of produce you want to put in these. They've got this thing in the bottom that pulls the moisture. I don't know if y'all can see that. This part here is raised. These are lower, but they pull the moisture down to these sides. When you open your refrigerator and you see a little moisture in it, dab it out with a paper towel. That's going to extend the life of your vegetables even longer. This one here will hold a head of cabbage, a head of cauliflower, broccoli. You can put broccoli and cauliflower in here side by side. Cousins love each other. They won't hurt. And here's your grid on this one. You can put cabbage and lettuce in here together. It does not hurt. A head of each, one on each side. And anything that will match on this, you can put in here together. So if you have something that takes a solid seal up here, if the vent matches, you can put them in there together. A lot of people that I have seen, and I think our director does this too, they take the stuff out of their drawer, their vegetable drawer at the bottom, and put these in the drawer, and then they put their vegetables right in here, and they're there. Our business leader, Miss Judy, she has a wonderful idea, and this will help you all too, because it helped us. We were bad when we first got these. We used them, we loved them, we knew how wonderful they was, but then something didn't click up here when we would go to the store and we would bring stuff home, we'd throw it in there, and we'd say, oh, put that in the fridge later, and then we wouldn't get it in there. Then Judy said she never puts hers in her cabinet. She washes them, dries them, and puts them back in a refrigerator in the spot they go in, whether they've got anything in them or not, because she knows she's going to go back and get those products and put them in here so they're ready to go as soon as she gets home. She opens the lid, puts them in there, and she's good. That works well for us as well. Thank you, Judy. All right, so this is the Fresh Smart stuff for this month. Buy one, get one. They're $99, but you get 2 of them. Pair up with a friend. Pair up with 2 friends. Whatever you need to do. Or if this is June, there's weddings. What better wedding gift to give a new bride and groom than the fact that you can have these and save money? That's a gift that keeps on giving. So let's push those down. Woo! Boy, I'm tired. Mama, did you cut these onions out?
Yeah, that's good.
That's my job, Mama.
Well, you was talking. Are you ready to make meatloaf?
Yes, ma'am.
Here.
We're through Tupperware, so y'all can come back. And
There's the onion. What did I do with that other egg? Yeah, I found it. I lost
It's
it.
egg hunt, and it ain't even Easter.
Here's one egg in with the onions, and it's
That's how much onions is that, Mama?
the little small onion.
Small yellow onion.
Yeah. And here's the.
Another egg checked.
It is. And then I'm going to crumble up those breadcrumbs in there. Get my meatloaf on. Let me get it right. There you go. Made a mess with it.
Here's your little Southern secret.
And here's some parsley.
Y'all, Southern secret onion and garlic. Shake, shake, shake going in there.
Good.
Little parsley to bring out those other flavors. We like a little parsley, don't we,
That's
Mama?
good.
Would you like for me to open this can?
Yeah, and here's some ketchup squirted in. This has to be opened, I think.
Yes,
The new
ma'am.
one. So we'll get this on.
This ain't much.
No, I know that wasn't going to get started.
Okay.
That has to be opened.
So how much ketchup should I put in here? That was about a teaspoon, half a teaspoon.
Well, mix that bread up. Just do with this.
For now.
There's salt and pepper.
How much ketchup you want to put in here?
Oh, squirt quite a bit. So
Third of a cup.
Yeah.
Third of a cup of ketchup going in. All right.
Now mix that bread up for me. You put salt and pepper?
I did not, Mama. You
Okay.
pepper.
Pepper. And a little salt. You did put that
I
already.
did put Southern seasoning.
Okay, that'll give us some garlic. Get that bread mixed up here.
The bread is a binder, and it also extends your meatloaf. If you got a big family, you got a little bit of meat, put a little bit more bread in it. They'll never know.
My mama used to fix hamburgers with bread in it, and I thought that's the way you're supposed to have it.
And we like it with bread in it.
Yeah,
I mean,
once in a while.
it does give
And
it.
this is not brown chuck like I usually get. This is hamburger meat. But it was on special, so I thought I'd try it.
We only buy what's on special for the norm, don't we, Mama?
Try to most of the time. I thought I'd try it. Now, if you'll mix that all up.
Coming. Mama, couldn't you find a smaller bowl?
Well, I didn't think about making a lot. Because I'm going to put it in here.
I mean, I'm just saying, that's a small bowl.
Well,
You want this put in here?
not all of that, no, because it's
Half this?
a little bit of it. Because I don't want it too runny. I may
Y'all think I give measurements. Mama don't even give me measurements. So that's a third of a can of that.
That's good. May have to add crackers to it or something.
So in goes the hamburger.
That's not spray.
In goes the hamburger meat, and this is tomato sauce. In case you're wondering, tomato sauce. Mama's just spraying a little bit of nonstick spray in the Macro Pro.
No, I'm not. It's not coming out.
You can get one of them other spray bottles. It don't have to be the aerosol one. I really don't care about buying the aerosol ones, to be honest.
It's not coming out, that's for sure.
I like these, and whoever sent us these bottles are working out wonderfully for the for the Micro Pro, for spraying on top, all that. It's working out great. Now you might want to put, it's kind of loose. Do you want some more crackers in this?
I think I'll add a few crackers.
Okay, folks, that's the meatloaf. It's going in the Micro Pro grill. We're going to have meatloaf here in probably about 20 minutes at the max. And I'm going to go ahead and open these peas. And I will put this tomato lid, it's no sharp edges, but I will put it in there when we get through with the rest of that sauce. And I will crush the top of it down so no babies can get their little heads in there. And when I talk about that, I'm talking about puppies, kittens, rabbits, anything that might stick their head in there and get it stuck, even little skunks. Bless their hearts. They can't help they smell bad. What you gonna do? Never mind, you get crazy. I've got tomato sauce to my handle. Ooh, goodness. Folks, June is almost half over. What on earth? When did this happen to us? Mama?
We're not stopping long enough to smell the roses.
You think that's the problem? We are busy. We have been going.
More stuff to do all the time.
All the time. But thank the Lord we got the strength to do it.
That's right.
So this is just going to go in here. This is microwave safe. You can cook in this. You can freeze in this. You can do everything in this bowl. Some of y'all ask me sometimes, is microwave, all Tupperware is not microwave cookable. Some of it's heatable, reheatable, but this is cookable, freezable, dishwashable. This is made out of the same stuff the stack cooker is. And this one's even the same color. These are the vent and serves. And we use a lot of vent and serve here.
Well, I think I put about 10 crackers in there.
10 crackers. I'm going to put this lid in here, and I am going to crush that top because,
And I'm just going to dump it in here and put it in there. That eggs and bread should hold it together.
it was. That looks delicious, Mama. Was you going to put meatloaf flavoring in there or something?
Well, I couldn't find no packages. I found everything but what I needed.
No, I've got some.
You have?
Yeah, you want to stir it in there?
Yeah, let's put it in here.
I thought you had gotten it already.
No.
Oh,
I thought
you
you
can fix
was,
your
and I
mind.
couldn't find it, so I just quit.
Huh?
I thought there's some up there, but I didn't find it, so I just quit.
No. Fear not, Mama.
Fear not, for thou art with me. Did you find it?
Well,
I couldn't. Well, I can't reach that high either. He's hunting faithfully.
I knew I had plenty.
Well, I couldn't find it. I need to sprinkle some down in.
This is just McCormick meatloaf seasoning. You don't have to have it, but it does add a little something on it, Mama.
Yeah, a little stuff. I was going to use a pepper.
Huh. Come on now.
Ooh, that's good.
Be careful what you ask for.
Well, that's good. You drowned it.
This is just meatloaf seasoning. You can buy it in the packets. Mama buys it in the packets a lot of times, but I had bought that large one.
Made it messy.
No. That ain't messy. That's easy. You can mix it up in there with the, I don't know about that metal spoon, but you can mix it up in there with a spatula.
Yeah, I've got her. Give me that spatula, because I use my hand. Ugh. Like this.
I didn't think you would.
I've
I've got a spatula here.
I've got it now.
Patience. It'll wash away.
I just don't like touching it. But you have to. So.
And you all say, John don't like touching the meat. It's Mama that made me that way. I don't think I've ever seen you mix it or do any of that.
I don't like the feel of it.
You can wash your hands though. We'll get that in the microwave. Let me clean the top of it out before you sloshed. All right, folks. That's all there is to that little jewel. And we're going to stick this right in the microwave on 20 minutes and go. Look at a mess here. Let's clean a little bit. That tomato, that little bit on that lid there, took on a life of its own and got all over the place on this countertop. Can you believe that? This is brown sugar. So that gives me a great idea here. I'll take this over there.
You're going to make Creole sauce?
Well, not proper.
Not proper.
Give me a little bow rub of your pea there, Mama, if you don't care. Or I could use a coffee cup. Get your own bow? Is that what you say?
Yeah, get your own bow.
Get your own bow. I get time to fool with you. I'm going to make up a quick little... Mama, I thought we had onions. I'm coming back, people. Don't run off.
They're going to run off once you've left them. You talk about me leaving.
You do leave them more than I do, Mama.
Yeah. I'll talk good and loud. That made me talk.
I might have to have a cutting board. I can do it without a cutting board even. I'll try my best. I'm still sleeping in the room. Oh, lordy. Okay, folks. This is what happens when you do everything to the seat of your pants. I wasn't planning on doing this. But I'm gonna. Just because it's good. Come back down here and look at me. Look at this bowl, really. Now, I'm gonna make up a little quick Creole-ish. Normally, I would cook this separate for a while and all that good stuff. But I'm just gonna put a little onion in here. Just a little onion. This is fresh green onion out of Mama's garden. We've worked today. I didn't work today, and we have worked today here. And we've got Mama's raised beds back in their location, right off the patio where she can get to them. You would have thought she got a present today when she went out there and seen all of her beds were in their proper place. Made you happy, didn't it, Mama?
Yes, it did.
And they look better because they've been strung out in the yard. You know, I told you I would show them to you. They are full. They are fully grown beds now. And I told you we would show them to you. And they've been strung all over the yard. And they didn't look as good. Now they're all together. They're looking better. We'll show them to you one day soon. Now I'm cutting all the way up on this. I'm doing the green part and all. Doing the green and all on this little green onion. Green onion. Green onion. Alright, so I got that in there. I'm going to put this tomato sauce in here. And I'm going to use this spatula. I'm going to get all the goodie out. Like I said, I didn't plan on making this. But life is like that, folks. And everything doesn't have to be plain. I'm going to throw that lid away. And I was going to put it in there. And Mama, is that lid? Did I lay it over there?
Yeah, it's over here.
Okay, I'm going to put about 3 tablespoons of brown sugar in here. Just like that. We didn't plan too good tonight. Mama's used a small bowl. I'm using a small bowl. What on earth is going into us? Just running around with the seat of our britches.
We're not prepared, that's for certain.
Well, if we come out here prepared, these people would wonder what in the world we was up to.
Somebody else took over our body.
This is just a little bit of, what's this here sauce? I just seen something else in there I'm going to fix. Oh, this has turned into a big episode.
What did you say else you wanted to fix?
Mama, you'll be so happy. Now that's just a little bit of Creole that we're going to put on top of there. Normally I like to condense this down, put it in a saucepan and let it thicken and then pour it over the meatloaf at the end. But Mama's going to pour this over and put it back in there and let it cook a few minutes. So the same will come from it, but it'll just be a different way of doing it. And we need to know more than one way of doing things, don't we? Let's put this up. And I'm going to make another whole and complete thing that I hadn't even planned on.
What is that?
It's a surprise for you, Mama. I can't be telling you everything. All my secrets. Can I?
Well, you might could tell me something.
Me?
Is it sweet?
No.
Oh, wow. Oh, I like sweet stuff.
I know you do. I know you like sweet. Alright, folks. I will be back in just about a second. Just a second. I have run around like a chicken with its head cut off all day long.
I think it's contagious.
Huh?
It's contagious, I think.
Oh, you think I'm contagious?
Yeah, like chicken with his head.
You got it too, Mama.
Yep.
Wasn't even planning on having deviled eggs, but when I got in there to get this stuff for the Creole, here's some boiled eggs. Meatloaf and deviled eggs is wonderful together. It's just got a little bit of onion on it, ain't gonna hurt nothing. I normally make my deviled eggs in a Ziploc bag and carry on with that. But today, I ain't doing nothing like I normally do. You know, sometimes you need to do that. You need to step out of your normal. Take a different way to work. Get up on the other side of the bed. What? You know, just change your routine up a little bit. Find some time to read. Get up 30 minutes early in the morning and dedicate that 30 minutes to you. What about that? All you hardworking people out there? What if you got up 30 minutes early and you said, this is me time. I'm going to get up and do nothing but sit and stare off into space and drink coffee or tea or Coca-Cola, whatever you want to do. And that's my time. I could be sleeping, but I'm going to get up and do something just for me. Folks, you don't have to do it every morning. Every once in a while, it's going to be good for you. Every once in a while, it's good to do something different. Every once in a while, it's good to see somebody else do something and think, you know what? I think I'm going to do that. I saw so-and-so do that, and I think I'm going to change up a little bit. Don't hurt a thing. Don't hurt a thing. And just because you do it one time, don't mean you have to do it every time. Well, I thought I had something right here. I do have something, but it ain't here. Well, I guess I'll just have to get a fork. Well, thank you, Mom. keep a little fork over here. It's like a blending fork, only not quite as long. So this is another way you can do deviled eggs if you don't want to do the Ziploc bag. Ziploc bag is the easiest way I've ever found. But this will get the same job done. Mash them up with a fork, just like this. When you get them pretty well mashed up, you let them all come to that fork 2 or 3 times. Stir them around. Let's see what y'all are saying. Hey, John and Momma. Hey, Joey, how are you? You can watch the replay. Was we probably too wild for anybody to follow tonight? PJ, I'm so glad to get to chat with y'all. Well, PJ, we're glad to have you. Hey, Thelma, how are you? Hello. I call mine angel eggs. A lot of people call them stuffed eggs, angel eggs, dressed eggs. I've heard them called all kinds of stuff. We've called them deviled eggs my whole life. It ain't got nothing to do with the man who wears the red suit and the pitchfork either. It's just like deviled ham or deviled crab or any of those other things.
Any of those other little devils.
Any of those other little devils. It's nothing to get excited about. Okay. Mama, I did not put butter on your peas yet. Or salt. I know you're fixing to check on that. This is just a little bit of Duke's. Now you use yours, and I use yours too, probably, because I'll use JFG, I'll use Hellman's. We're limited. We can't always depend on Duke's to be at our store. In fact, I don't think I've ever found Duke's that save a lot.
I found Kraft, but
Not Duke's.
Never Duke's, though.
No. So when we go to the big store, or we go to another grocery store, then we get it. This is just tricolor peppercorns. Mama's making that okra. This has turned into Thanksgiving. Yes, we like black pepper. I'm one of those that when the waiter or the waitress comes around and says, would you like pepper? Tell me when to stop. And I say, go as long as your arm will handle it. I'm going to put a shake of this in here because it's sitting here. And it's, you can mix it up. You can change it up. I wouldn't at Thanksgiving or Christmas, but on a Tuesday night, you can use something different in your deviled eggs. But not at Thanksgiving, right, Mama?
Don't mess with my meal at Thanksgiving.
Don't mess with tradition on Thanksgiving.
Or Christmas.
Just a little dab of mustard. Just a little bit. That's about a good heaping tablespoon of mayonnaise. Dab of mustard. Little shake of pepper. Well, a couple of grinds of pepper. A little bit of table salt. Pickle relish. About a good teaspoon. And that's all that goes in there. There's as many recipes for deviled eggs as there is deviled eggs, I guess. You know, some people put jalapeno, some people put Dijon mustard. I've heard all kinds, and all of it actually sounds good to me. I love Dijon. I love a little bit of jalapeno. Olives. See, the key to a good deviled egg is this right here. You don't want it to be too loose. You want it to be thick. You want it to be to hold in that egg and not be running out everywhere. So don't whatever you put in it, don't make it too loose that you're going to go, that won't hold an egg. Because then, now see if I had my baggie, I could just squirt them in there. So now I have to do this. Pick them all up, press them all in, which is fine. This is the way they used to be done all the time. You can also, and some of y'all are going to give me the skunk eye, you can also put a whole deviled egg in this yellow mixture and mix it up, and it will make more of the yellow. If you have trouble at the end having enough to fill all your eggs, or you just like to really stuff them with yellow, throw you a couple of whole eggs in there. It won't hurt nothing. It won't, the white don't show. Nobody will know. It's like those shows you see, or those reels you see on Facebook where they go, they'll never know. Nobody will know. Of course they'll know. No, they'll never know. How could they know? Well, that's the same thing with this white egg. The white of this egg. You won't be able to see it in there. They'll never know. It blends right up. I got videos. I've shown you all that little trick. That you can stretch this yellow out as much as you need to. They'll never know.
I will tell them.
Mama will tell you. He put a whole egg or two in there.
You're through with brown sugar?
Yeah, I ain't making nothing else, Mama.
I gotta clean up this mess.
Unless you want me to.
No.
You want something else made?
No, clean up this mess.
Oh, I know you've not cleaned up things since we got started. You've been too busy.
I don't want to do that.
No, we clean as we go, don't we, Mama?
Try.
Golden rule, clean as you go.
Try anyway.
Mama won't have it. Did your mama ever say that? I ain't gonna have it. When I was a kid, you would get a lecture of what you wasn't gonna do, and it was always followed up by, I ain't having it. Meaning, not in my house. I ain't having that. Whatever it was. You ain't acting like that in my house. I ain't having it. Did your parents ever tell you that? Is that a southern thing? I could taste of that. Perfect. I'm going to use that to eat with. I'm going to wash an extra utensil. Got one more little egg to go here, and I think I got just enough to scrape out of here. Scrape, scrape, scrape. Somebody asked me about my big purple spoon. Where did you get that big purple spoon, John? It came in something with Tupperware. It came with the set.
It came with the plate, like picnic set.
Picnic set, and I love it because it's big. And I can scratch around on this, and it don't scratch Mama's bowl. And then it don't like cling, cling, cling. And that's one of the reasons I use it, because you know how noisy I am. And you know that I'll be going cling, 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 cling. And somebody said, John, that's so loud. Well, it ain't that loud in person, and I forget. Mama, was you expecting this little surprise here?
No,
Me either. But I saw them deviled eggs in there, and I thought,
you're gonna do it.
I could have put some deviled eggs on. Mama's finishing up. I'm just going to pop this on top. This is just a little extra. Now, if you want to be fancy, you can put your little paprika on all them. And if you want to be real fancy, you can put them in a real egg dish instead of a saucer where they're all going to slide to the middle.
Slide it on along there.
Y'all know how it is here. I'm going to clean up my mess now because I was taught to. I'm telling you what. That's y'all's coffee. This breakfast blends, even in the afternoon. Thank you, Mama. And it's absolutely delicious. Absolutely delicious. Is that the second pot, Mama?
Oh, what?
Is this the second pot, or is that out of the carafe?
That's the other one.
This was from breakfast. I haven't made 2 pots today. I ain't had time to drink coffee.
No, you've had tea.
I've had y'all's peach tea to keep me going. That's probably the reason I'm so wound up making eggs and stuff extra tonight. Now looky here. I want to show y'all this. You couldn't be your eyes. Look how dark and rich that is. That's that brown sugar melting into all that goodness. That's your onions. That's a little bit of that Worcestershire sauce. All that goodness in there makes that rich, dark sauce. I don't think I've tasted of this. I'm going to. That's wonderful. That's what we're looking for right there. We'll have to use paper towels tonight, Mama.
I'll go get some there.
Just use them paper towels. We're fine. I'll bring some napkins in here in a minute. We've used up all of our napkins. We got 14 seconds left on that meatloaf. 14, 10. It's coming right on down. That is the thing about what Tupperware we use mostly. Saves us tons of time. That gets us outside quicker. That gets us out on the porch. That gets us watering flowers an hour quicker because it takes a good hour and 15 minutes. Let me get that out there top. It takes a good hour and 10 minutes to do a big old meatloaf. But that's that hamburger. Ooh. Look how beautiful that meatloaf is. I'm going to
bring that grease off with you. Set in it. Just pan to put it in.
Give me drain it.
No.
Just like your lid. You don't need the lid, do you?
Yeah, hold it in there. I don't know nothing.
Somebody asked me, does it brown? It browns. It'll brown a hamburger. It'll brown a pork chop. It'll brown meatloaf. It will brown. Mama's going to bring it back. We're going to put this over it. And you going to put it back in the microwave? Or you think?
Yeah.
Okay.
It'll have to be for a few minutes
See
anyway.
how beautiful? Now, let's put this right over the top of it. Creole meatloaf. Sometimes we just put ketchup. Sometimes I mix up a little bit of this. Sometimes we just put ketchup and brown sugar. We do whatever we want to do. This was in there for 20 minutes exactly. It's done. It's done. All right, Mama. We're ready to You ain't got in there now, Peggy?
Yeah.
You want me to put this lid on there?
Oh, I think it. Try it without the lid.
Try it with no lid?
Yeah, so you can dry the top of it out a little.
Let me get this over here. Now, run a little water in it.
Come on, I've got that in here.
Do what?
Put it in here. That's too hot.
Well, I'm going to wipe this. You got it.
I didn't do that before it boiled. You remember I told you that it was hamburger meat?
Yeah, the hamburger meat and it's Angus, forgive it, it's the chud. Alright. Let's go back in there for 3 little simple minutes. Are these done? You're cooking in the dark, Mama. These ain't quite done.
I can't see what's lying over.
We're doing a little bit of okra, mashed potatoes, peas with butter, and mashed potatoes, and meatloaf with deviled eggs.
We've not had no food like this in a while.
When's the last meal we? I don't need a fork. I've got one right here. Been
eating with?
Yeah, sampling. I have the sample fork, Mama. So what are y'all eating? Kathy, 20 minutes for the meatloaf, Kathy, yes. Teresa says, I love Montana and I'm jealous you get to live there. Kathy, I don't know who you're talking to, but Montana is so beautiful. They don't call it the big sky country for nothing. When you're out there, you feel like you're the skies from the ground up. It's beautiful. We're used to the mountains. We're used to some pretty sky, but that is such a beautiful place up there. Yum, Donna, yes, thank you. Hey, Vicki, your meal looks delicious. Hey, Vicki, thank you. Hey, Jane, I make spaghetti and meatballs. Brenda, I love that. In fact, I was kind of leaning in the spaghetti meatball direction, and I told Mama, I said, she said, I'm wanting some meatloaf.
I wanted some mashed potatoes and food.
Did you think meatloaf would be your way to get some mashed potatoes?
Yeah, I thought you'd agree to meatloaf quicker.
Mama, do I ever disagree to anything you want?
No.
Mama gives me a hard time sometimes in front of you all, but she knows the truth. Don't you, Mama?
Oh, sure.
Anything you want, I'm all for it. Blessed. I like that shirt. It's the okra brown and pretty mama.
It's a good one.
I made some strawberry cream cheese brandy
Oh.
bars and some fresh pickled berries. Picked berries. Ooh, fresh picked berries. That all sounds so good, Brandy. Pork chops smothered in, oh, Gail. I love pork chops smothered in mushroom gravy. We were just having grilled cheese. I love deviled eggs. I love deviled eggs. I don't think you can go wrong with deviled eggs. If you're ever caught in a spell where somebody says, oh, just bring something, take deviled eggs. If it's a finger food thing, they work great. If it's a full course meal, they work great. If it's just a snacking, they are delicious.
Okay, we're going that.
So if you're ever caught between a rock and a hard place, I do not know what to take to the potluck. Right? That she said, just bring your favorite snack food. I don't know what to take. I don't know what everybody else is bringing. Take deviled eggs. You can't go wrong with that. It's foolproof. Ain't nobody going to turn down a deviled egg at any occasion, even if it's just past hors d'oeuvres at an art gallery. All you have to worry about is taking deviled eggs, because you can pass them, you can pick them up off the buffet line, or they work great as a snack. You can't go wrong taking deviled eggs. Unless it's Thanksgiving. And Aunt Pearl always brings the deviled eggs, and she's going to give you the skunk eye if you roll in there with deviled eggs on top of hers. Now, I'm talking general purposes. I'm not talking family reunions, and I'm not talking Thanksgiving or Christmas, because there is a hierarchy, at least in the South, of what you're allowed to bring. You better be talking to some of the elders of the family and say, it's potluck, what should I bring? And they'll say, well, don't bring, and they'll give you 6 things not to bring. And if you're new in the family, they may ask you to bring cups or ice. Don't take offense that first year.
Do I need to look at it in our little longer picture?
No, Mama, it's perfect. They may ask you to bring something, a dessert. If they say bring a dessert, you're pretty good on those, unless it's an Italian cream cake. Don't be showing up for the first family gathering with an Italian cream cake, because chances are one of the more seasoned family members at a higher ranking status than you are already has claimed that one and has been making it for years. Here's what I recommend you do if it's your first year. Take a Jello salad, because that's very basic, and people ain't gonna give you the skunk eye if there's 2 Jello salads, and none of the seasoned folks are probably, bringing just a Jello salad. And what I'm talking about is just Jello mixed up with Cool Whip and a little bit of fruit cocktail. That's probably not somebody's do-all, be-all, but it could be. You better check with a seasoned family member. I don't know your family that well. But just be careful. Now, I'm speaking totally as a Southerner. I don't know what other people in the world do, and they may be more forgiving. But for land's sakes, don't show up with cornbread dressing. I mean, you ain't been there near that long. People got to will that one to you. Yeah, that has to be willed to you. Mm-hmm. See that peck? I forgot. Sorry. I'm going to try to remember this time. It's hard to peck without making a noise. You ever notice that?
What does she exist to do that?
Mama, I think we're going to need some cream.
Oh, I know that was forgetting something.
Cream and cream potatoes. How can we get Mama's no-bake recipe from last night?
Oh, that's easy.
That one's easy, Robin. And
Calls for 2 cups of sugar.
2 cups of sugar, Robin.
3 tablespoons of cocoa.
3 tablespoons of cocoa. Hershey's cocoa is good.
A dash of salt.
Shake, shake, salt.
Half a cup of milk.
Half a cup of whole vitamin D milk. Mama,
Or whichever one.
I'm trying to chase Mama down. What's your run?
I'm trying to find the.
Go ahead, Mama. Tell it.
A half a cup of peanut butter.
Half a cup of peanut butter. We use Jif cream.
And 2 cups of 1-minute oats.
2 cups of 1-minute oats or instant oats, that kind of oats.
Then when you take it, you cook the sugar, cocoa, salt, and milk. You mix that all up and you cook it for 1 minute. And
Don't cook it longer than 1 minute.
Then when you take it off the stove, you add 2 tablespoons of butter, a teaspoon of vanilla, and a half a cup, mix that up to half a cup of peanut butter, and dump all the 2 cups of oats. What I do is I measure my peanut butter in the cup and have it sitting there. I measure my 2 cups of oatmeal in a bowl so I can just dump it out. And I have everything set out ready because you can't dilly-dally around once you
It'll
take
set
it
up
off
on
the
you.
stove. But be sure and put the 2 tablespoons of butter.
And that makes it glossy, keeps it from getting that chalky look that chocolate sometimes gets. Now that's the original recipe and the good, but you can add a little bit of coconut in it for that little bit, and you can add, and somebody told me, I ain't tried it yet, but I'm going to. That's enough.
Can you see it?
I see it, yeah. You said pie.
I couldn't see it. Oh.
Can you see the pepper, she said? Can you see the pepper? I see the pepper, Mama, right there. You see it? Everything on the camera is backwards, by the way. Somebody told me, I've not tried it yet, but I've never made no baked cookies. As much as Mama's made them, I have never made them. I made them one time with my little cousin, because I forget why I made them, and Mama wasn't here at that time, and she's coming, I don't know. And they turned out hard as rocks, because I boiled them for about 1.5 minutes. In fact, I think I might have boiled them for 3 minutes, because I put you
peach, or unsweetened, or sweetened?
I'll take either of them.
Which one you want?
Just give me a little bit of peach, but I don't know if there's much peach left because I hit it hard today.
Oh, you drank it.
So I'll take a little bit unsweetened. Do you want me to go get our drinks? I've got coffee. I can live with what I got, Mama. Anyway, so I cooked it too hard and too long, and it was hard as a brick. We are anyway. I mean, I told her that's what it's supposed to be. She said, this ain't the way Nana Tuki says. I said, well, this is a different recipe. I said, this is the harder version. She'll make you some soft ones when she gets it. But somebody told me that you could put dried oranges in them and they were delicious. Don't know. I ain't tried it. But they'd have to be little and they would melt just a little bit and that'd be good too. You can put craisins in them. You can add a little bit of flavors to them to make them good if you want to too. But they're delicious the way they are. And if you want just the peanut butter version, no cocoa. Just don't put your cocoa in there and put a whole cup of peanut butter. 1 whole cup of peanut butter. Leave the cocoa out. Do everything else exactly the same. And you'll have peanut butter no bakes. And they're delicious. I like to have Mama make
one of each.
One of each. And you can put them together. And it's like eating a Reese cup with a little bit of oatmeal in it. And that's just for healthy. And you can tell your friends and your neighbors it's healthy. It's got oatmeal in it. It has to be healthy if it has oatmeal in it.
Here we go. That lid is not on there.
Well, thank you, Mama. You are so good. But that's the way we do it. It's delicious. All right, folks, we're going to eat this. Let's do a flyover and let y'all see. That's the beautiful meatloaf with the Creole sauce on it. There's some peas. That okra. Now, this okra wasn't out of Mama's garden. This was out of a frozen bag at the store. There's them deviled eggs and them mashed potatoes. And here's our teas. And there's Mama.
Oh, yeah.
Mama will bless it, and then we'll go and let them eat, and then we'll eat too. Dear Heavenly Father, we thank you for this wonderful meal. We thank you for nourishing our bodies with it, dear Lord. And we just thank you for these precious hands you prepared it, Lord. And Lord, we just pray that you'll be with this world that we live in, be with the leaders, that you'll just they'll just follow your will and do what you'd have them to do, dear Lord. And dear Lord, we just pray for our children, put a hedge of protection around each and every one of them. Dear Lord, all the prayer requests that have been given tonight and those unspoken as well, we pray that you will touch those. In your name we pray and ask all these things. Amen.
Amen.
All right, folks. You wanted to taste the meatloaf first, Mama?
It don't matter. We'll be eating it all in a minute.
All right. I'm going to show them this meatloaf. Come over here and let's look at this meatloaf. In case you was wondering, you couldn't fix meatloaf in 20 minutes. Oh, but you can. I don't know if we've made it any other way.
Not since we've got that.
Look at that. Look at that. Now look at the inside of that. How good. And that Creole sauce on there. I'm going to give you all a good close-up of it. Just like downtown, folks. I'm about to spill it.
If we could
Look
wait
at
a minute, we could have cut it, got it out.
It's a little hot, but it's good. It's good. Mama, here, I know you want some mashed potatoes.
Oh, yeah, I have to have that.
This is the whole point of the meal.
I know it.
As per usual, this is the star of the show.
Look at these. You're doing such a good job.
I try. They're green.
I know that's enough of that green stuff.
Okra is green too, but you seem to tolerate it a little better.
Because it's got bread on it and fried.
Look at this pile of okra. Mama used to raise okra and bread okra and do all that, but the frozen is almost as good. But now if we get a hold of some fresh, we'll fix some fresh.
That is from Walmart. Our store down here don't have it. I'll have to get it when I go to Walmart.
Have you talked to the management to see if they can order
They
you
used
some?
to have it years ago, but not in the last several years. And a deviled egg on this one.
The surprise eggs.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, Mama.
Oh,
You got everything you got coming to you?
I think so, and then some.
All right, give it a taste, Mama.
Oh, wow.
See what you think.
Mm.
The meatloaf is delicious.
Yeah. I'm glad you decided to make that Creole sauce. It's good on it.
We hadn't had the last 2 times we had it.
Potatoes is good.
Peas is good. Potatoes is good. I know the deviled egg's good because I done sampled.
Mmm.
Just a touch of the yellow.
Cheese, didn't you?
Mm-hmm.
I'll be eating like a kid. Be up after night.
As long as you're recovered by church time tomorrow night, check your nap. All right, say good night, Mama. Let's let these folks go. They're probably hungry too.
No, I bet they are. Good night, Mama. God bless you, girl.
Car with a mouthful. Good night, y'all. Have a blessed night. Get out. Find you something good to eat and make you some memories.
That's right.
Bye,
Have a
y'all.
blessed night and day tomorrow.
Bye, y'all.
Bye-bye.